What's going on, everyone? Today we're looking at the rare Xbox 360 build Ruby Red Chrome Jtag Blades dashboard. Um, Basically, we have a Zephyr motherboard, which still has the original Blades dashboard firmware on it. It was also Jtagged. That is how I received it. It was done a long time ago and has gotten its use out of it. It's obviously held up just fine. Um, we then have a ruby red shell. I kind of put this together with some of the parts I already had and other ones I was lucky enough to find pop up on eBay not long ago. Um, but yeah, we started with the Blades Dashboard 360. We've got the ruby red shell, both sides, top and bottom vents. Now the ruby red shell, one, is not meant for an HDMI, and two, it does not come with like a hard drive shell to go with it. It just has the vent that goes over top. So I decided to get the XCM Chrome hard drive shell, and then I also knew where to get an Icon Chrome faceplate to go with it. However, I did take the memory card doors and power button from the ruby red faceplate, and of course you still have the eject button and DVD drive bezel. And speaking of the DVD drive, we've got a XCM custom ghost case DVD drive shell. This plate here, this white plate with the windows, is actually from a 360 Slim XCM DVD drive. So I took that window off and cut to match on the metal frame so that it would match up with the window. What the heck? Playing on its own. To match up with the window, and the DVD drive is also painted with an anodized red paint. I also took an emblem off of an original Xbox console, sanded off the green paint, and painted that red as well to put in the center. Thought that was a nice touch. Also on the inside, we've got a single piece CPU, GPU heatsink. I do not know what brand this is from. I saw this pop up. I did not actually know these existed. I know there was some other aftermarket heat sinks that some companies did, but this is actually one solid plate that goes over both chips, and then you still have the CPU style heatsink and GPU style just kind of embedded into that single plate. So that's actually going to help dissipate some of the heat from the GPU over to this side, since there's more airflow and a bigger heatsink on that side. So it'll kind of share the heat a little bit between the two. We have a Talismoon Whisper Legacy fan. So that one comes with the LEDs you can swap out, and I have the red LEDs installed in that one. We have an XCM clear fan shroud with the white LEDs to go with it. There is a UV LED strip that goes around here, and a bright red LED strip along the top of the chassis that kind of helps illuminate this top vent and everything up here. We also have a pink ring of light and power light on the front. We have a red frame bluefin Ace UV 40mm fan right here. That's helping blow air through that heatsink. Down here is a splitter board where I have powering the two fans, as well as the temperature display, which is, I believe, a Phobia and maybe XSPC, but I'm pretty sure it's a Phobia red LED display that has a sensor right underneath the center of this giant heatsink. What else? Hard drive. This just has a 60GB hard drive. There's nothing on it other than the XEX menu. If you do not know anything about modded consoles, I would definitely not buy this one. Again, this is geared to be a collector's piece with the Blades dashboard. As you know, with that firmware, it's not going to play most games. We do have one of the launch games that we're going to put in there to show you the disk drive working. But other than that, it's not going to play a lot of the other games unless you update it. But obviously the point of this is that it has the original Blades dashboard. So that's up to you. If you want to put stuff on the hard drive, do whatever, but it will still work as a regular 360 as well. Now let's look at the controllers real quick. I think that's just about everything on here. Now, as I mentioned in the listing, it does come with Wi-Fi adapter as well. We've got 2 controllers and the composite cable here. It's going to come with an HDMI as well. Now, one thing with this shell is it's not meant for an HDMI console, so that is one thing you have to trim in the back on the top and the bottom so that it can fit both this one and the HDMI. So that's just kind of a necessity for it to work with the HDMI console. So controllers, we've got this one here, solid red buttons, clear red front, chrome back. It's got red LEDs on the rocker motors, so as it vibrates they flash. The other one here is clear front, red chrome buttons, clear red thumbsticks, clear red back, and obviously you can interchange the battery covers if you want. So we'll go ahead and plug it in and test it out. There we are, Blades dashboard. We'll go over. There you go. And I believe it was set up to also have Aurora. But there you go. Back out of here. Take a closer look at the console. See that fan glowing there. See the red Talismoon fan. Temperature display. Alright, now we'll go ahead and put this game in to show the disk drive is working. So you know these ghost cases are not always the perfect fit. This one's actually not bad, but like the eject button, you gotta kind of push it that direction a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and load up a race real quick and see if we can show the LEDs flashing. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty much the whole thing. Alright, so that's everything you get. Console, hard drive, Wi-Fi adapter, cable, HDMI, power brick, 2 controllers. And yeah, any questions, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.